Hello Libra, welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is a timeless reading, which means that whenever you happen to be watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. Okay? Remember that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And there's a 6 of discs. Let's put that into some context. We're going to use our Dove and Serpent spread. And as I do this, I would also like to say that if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments. Okay. We're going to finish up here with the Path of the Serpent. A lot of earth energy today. Wow, all earth, all the time, all day. Wow, that's a lot of earth. Let's see how that's going to influence the reading. We're going to do a mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're going to use the Rider-Waite Smith. And we're going to leave that right here. We'll put the frog on top. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end. And hopefully it will tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay? So, we have one major arcana card, and that's significant. That's the Hermit. That seems like that really stands out. That's some earth energy too, okay? It rules the sign of Virgo. But it's the only major arcana card that we have. We have earth, a lot of earth. We have water, and we have fire. We don't have any air. And I think that might be significant as well. I think maybe there is some air that's needed. Maybe there is some communication that we need right now somewhere. Okay, and we haven't seen it yet. But let's find out what's going on, because here is the 6 of discs. I think you're experiencing a real harmony and resonance in your kind of physical existence right now. This could be a lot of success with your diet and exercise, right? Your health and well-being. This could be a lot of harmony and resonance in your financial life, in your work life, career. This could be a lot of resonance and harmony in your domestic life with the people you live with, your pets, your plants, your people, your home. Your possessions. It kind of maybe will feel like everything's just going your way. Everything just seems like it's falling into place, you know? It's kind of like you walk around the street and you're thinking, wow, I wish I had $1 to go buy an ice cream. And then you'll see $1 on the ground, right? That's kind of silly. This is 1950. Sorry for that. But it's just, there's kind of this need that appears in your life, in the physical life, and then that need is fulfilled by the universe, right? Everything's just in harmony. Everything's just resonating, you know? Anything that feels like it's out of place, as soon as you're aware of it, it's like it gets corrected, you know? And I imagine that's probably a weird feeling, you know? It's probably a weird feeling like everything is just a little bit plastic and everything can just kind of be like repaired in real time around you, just the world itself, you know? But I really feel like you're really like vibrating at a certain frequency right now where you're noticing all of these things. Where you're seeing the interaction between molecules and different elements in the world around you that shows that everything is in balance. You know, there is some decay over here, there is growth over here. There's a little bit of a loss in one account, and well, there's a gain in another account. So everything is just harmonious, you know. And I think that you're someone who really does function well when you have things in this rhythm. You know, when everything's flowing like this, I think you're just like, you're walking down the street with a big smile on your face. You know, because this is where you really thrive. This is where you love to be. You love to be right in the middle of this perfect moment. Who knows how long it's going to last, you know, where you're noticing all of the harmony and you're feeling that harmony and you're feeling good about it. We enjoy it while we can, right? I think that you have a strong focus on the physical realm, like I said. It could be health and wellness. It could be your finances. It could be your domestic stuff, your home, the people that you live with. You know, it could be all of these things. It could be that you've really achieved satisfaction and triumph and joy and pleasure and fulfillment in all of these areas. Okay? In all of these areas. And I'll tell you what I mean, because in the recent past, we see this Eight of Cups, not a very nice card, not a very happy card. This is kind of losing interest in the things that once gave us pleasure, in things that once had meaning for us, right? So this could be a general melancholy. This could be, you know, we're not so interested in the work that we do anymore. It just doesn't fulfill us. Our relationships, well, they're just not, there's not a lot of intensity there. There's not a lot of passion. There's not a lot of joy. It's just kind of, everybody's just kind of blah, you know. And this could be a dissatisfaction with our own physical health. Well, you know, I wish I was in better shape. I'm not really eating well. I'm not as active as I need to be. I feel stiff. Where's the motivation for anything, right? Where is it? I feel like this is a recent state for you. You know, I can kind of hear a lot of you just right now just shaking your head saying, yeah, I felt that way recently. You know, where it's just all of these, nothing's really bad, right? Nothing's really going on. But maybe that's part of it. You know, maybe it's just there's not the excitement, there's not the adventure or the kind of emergency that we need. We almost need something to happen, get our blood pumping, get the adrenaline going, and then we need to go and we need to act. And it'll be something a little bit different than the normal routine. Although you do function well in these routines, maybe this perfect harmony that we're experiencing right now, maybe that is really this cycle that we're in. You see a Four of Wands here for the cycle, for the completion. Maybe we are kind of stuck in this cycle. Look at the overhead. Where we're kind of alternating between this perfect harmony. We have this beautiful moment. Everything is just flowing. There's fulfillment in every aspect. And then for seemingly no reason, we go back to this melancholy and it's just kind of, things lose their luster. Nothing has changed. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing is broken or, you know, nothing has been removed from the system. But we're not experiencing that beatific vision any longer. Now we're back here to the Eight of Cups where it's just like some days are better than others. Some days are just meh, you know. But anyway, my point is that we're now on the other part of this wheel, this cycle, where we've come out of this kind of generalized anxiety, generalized melancholy, and we're in this state of perfect bliss, this Six of Discs, this material success, the harmony, the beauty, the beatific vision, right? We're in this now. But I think we know that it's not going to last forever, this experience, and we're going to end up right back in that Eight of Cups for however long. What we need is something else to take us off of this wheel, right? Now this is fire made manifest. This is a Four of Wands. This is the fire. This is the spark. This is the excitement. This is the creativity This is your will, your vitality. This is your energy. This is, you, basically, the subtlest form of you, your spirit. That's just contained in this ring, in this kind of campfire, in this circle, And that's the circle of going from 6 of discs, 8 of cups, 6 of discs, 8 of cups. And I think that gets exhausting for you. Here's a 10 of cups. I think that it's weighing on you a little bit, this fluctuation, right? We love that 6 of discs. Why can't we just stay there forever, right? Why can't we walk around with this, in this state of bliss permanently, permanent bliss, We can't. The wheel continues to turn. And the thing is now, I feel like your spirit is kind of locked up in this cycle. And I think that is starting to really weigh you down. I think you're feeling a heaviness from that. I think you're feeling kind of emotionally burned out at times. But I don't want to take away from the 6 of cups, the 6 of discs, because that's the state that we want. And that's, I think, where you're moving into right now. So why are we so worried about the fact that it's going to end and we're going to go back into this 8 of cups? Well, because it's exhausting to keep going back and forth. So something kind of needs to change. Is there a way that we can make this 6 of discs a permanent state? I think I really do think what is needed for you, and what you've been kind of unconsciously maybe wishing for, hoping for, is that you will, I keep wanting to say like a quest or like an adventure, but it's almost as if you're walking down the street, right, with this smile on your face in this state of bliss, finding dollar bills on the ground to buy ice cream with. You're in this state of bliss and harmony. Everything's resonating with you. Your work life is just going great. Your home life, your physical fitness is great. And you want to keep this feeling. You don't want to lose this, right? You don't want to lose it. So what we're kind of looking for is suddenly, someone to run up to you and say, hey, we need you. There's an emergency. Come with us. Or, it's like it's this sudden and abrupt, exciting mission that you have to go on, this quest, right? This emergency, and only you can save the world. That level of excitement, to take this 6 of discs and keep it going, right? And even expand it into something else. Expand it into an even greater kind of feeling of, I don't even know what would come after that, to be honest with you. But the 2 of discs down here is talking about that change. We need something different than getting to this blissful state and then knowing it's going to end, and knowing that in a week, a month, a year, we're going to be back to just feeling like it's all just kind of dull, So we need that change. We need that abrupt adventure, emergency. We need to be kind of, we need to see the bat signal and think, I have to spring into action, It's that kind of excitement, that kind of change in the routine. We're not going from black to white to black to white, from bliss to melancholy to bliss to melancholy. We're getting off that cycle. There's more than just those 2 options now. Now we can take that bliss and we can use it. We can move with it. We can channel it into something else. And with the immediate future being this fire energy, this Prince of Wands, I feel like this is that quest. This is that adventure. This is almost like you're walking down the street looking for dollar bills, and then you just decide to kind of like, I guess like in a Forrest Gump kind of way, just start running. Just take off. Just do something else. It's a little bit of spontaneity, right? It's a little bit, excuse me. It's a little bit of intentionally evoking a chaos, a frantic, hectic energy for that excitement, right? It's kind of, it's intentional chaos. Now, I'm not trying to say that you should leave your job, leave your home, leave your family, forget about your health. I'm not saying you should run away from all of those things that you are experiencing this really wonderful harmony with, in these periods of time. But we need to somehow activate this fire energy, and we need to get this fire, get our own spirit out of this containment. This is, we're being bound within this circle, and we need to get out of this, right? Because we know this is too limiting, right? This is too limiting. So we try to evoke a little bit of this chaos. And interestingly, invoking that chaos also invokes this Prince of Discs. We have the Prince of Wands and the Prince of Discs. So it's almost as if you take all of this bliss, this harmony, this resonance, this feeling like there's just this weird balance, in the universe. And you do something spontaneous. You do something, some activity, some creative enterprise, something new, right? You start building something new. You find a new project, a new outlet, a new extracurricular activity, a new group, a new practice, a new learn something new, create something new, right? I don't know what it's going to be. But all of that fiery energy now, we're taking it out of this confining circle that it was in. And now we're building something new. We're using it towards something that is constructive and positive and spiritually expressive, but not in the same way as it has been over here on the path of the dove, right? We're kind of getting out of this cycle of kind of back and forth, up and down, But I think we have to wait until this moment of tremendous bliss. And this moment, I think this period of time is coming again, right? I think we were in the Eight of Cups. Now we're moving into a Six of Discs, this bliss, this harmony. And when you're at the height of that harmony, I apologize for my voice. I'm just, this congestion. I feel like I've been sick for months now. We're using the height of this feeling to then break out of this circle, break our spirit out of this confinement, and start building something new. And that brings us over to the path of the serpent and whatever this is that you're building over here. We see perhaps another earth sign involved. I say another earth sign because we had some earth cards here, but I see maybe this is a Capricorn person in your life. No, I don't think so. No, I think this is really, this is more about you and your resources. This is more because this is fire of earth, right? We have the fire and we have the earth with these princes. Now we kind of have them combined into one figure, right? So you're taking this initial fire energy and then you start building something new, doing something new, right? And now you've kind of taken your fire energy and this earth energy and you've combined it into this one state of being, this one state of energy, And I think this is an evolution, this is a maturing of whatever this new path, this new endeavor, this new project is that you're working on. Okay. And I think now it's some fire energy that's not just kind of contained and restricted and bound to this circle. Now it's fire energy that really is like organic. It's really flowing through you. It's really moving. There's freedom of movement. There is this ability to directly translate that fiery spiritual creativity and energy into your hands, right? It's like an electrical feeling in your fingertips where you're able to create, you're able to do what you will. And I think that is how we get off of this kind of wheel that we're on over here, right? With the Eight of Cups, the Six of Discs. And so I think this is the evolution of what you're doing. And this is the progress of it, okay? And the strength that you're going to feel, the freedom kind of that you're going to feel from that, the way that the rest of the universe, the rest of the world really kind of opens up to you now, you know, with all of these possibilities, all of this potential that you have. Now we've got this Hermit energy. Now the Hermit energy seems very out of place right now, even though it is some Earth energy. It seems quite out of place because I don't feel like you're going hermit. I don't feel like you're turning your back on any of this, of any of these things that are in your life, right? With the Six of Discs, we're saying that it is a harmony in every area of your life. And that's the feeling, that's the state that we want to sustain, right? And that's definitely not going to involve you abandoning any of those things, okay? So I wonder if this isn't kind of a side issue. I feel like this is a different message because this card rules the sign of Virgo. Now, do you know any Virgos in your life? Is there a Virgo that's very close to you? Is there a Virgo in your life that maybe is that you're worried about or that's struggling? Because this card's in the position of your fears and worries. Okay? I kind of feel like there's a Virgo around you somewhere that you're worried about or that is struggling. And I think you need to reach out to that person. The next card is this Eight of Discs. And this is a very cautious kind of energy. So if you do know a Virgo and they seem like they're struggling with something, reach out to them, but in a very slow, cautious, gentle way. Okay? Because I think they are trying to grow and they may need a little touch of your fire energy. They may need a little bit of your light. Okay? But just a little. We don't want to overwhelm them. Because I'm feeling like they're just starting out. They're just beginning a journey for themselves. I'm sorry, this is not a reading for Virgo. But I feel like there's a Virgo in your life, and I think that part of your path, part of your work, is to share a little bit of this light and bliss that you are experiencing with whoever this person is. Okay? Because we do want everyone to grow and be successful and have this kind of Eight of Discs experience, which is the blossoming of our true natures, the blossoming of all of our endeavors, and the kind of fruitfulness of our lives, right? The abundance that's around us. I want to look at the mystery card. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Mystery card here. I don't know. Maybe some air energy. I feel like if this Virgo is kind of in need of you reaching out to them, I think we need a little bit of air. Okay. No, we don't. We have fire, more fire. We have Emperor energy. So the Emperor is one who is very much in control of the earth and the fire. Right? This is, you're now someone who is in a position where you can sustain this Six of Discs. If you become this Emperor energy, this Six of Discs is your empire. And now it's your duty to sustain this. And this is kind of what I was talking about at the beginning, where you know things are going to kind of fluctuate back to that Eight of Cups. Well, the Emperor doesn't fluctuate. The Emperor is off of this wheel, is out of this circle of confinement, and now has utilized this earth energy to create this empire that they now have complete control over. And it is their duty to sustain that. Okay? So I think this really brings the reading back to you. I know we went off on our kind of Virgo tangent. But this brings it back to you and your power, right? And your ownership of your fiery energy to sustain your own empire. Okay? That bliss, that harmony, that resonance, that beatific vision, you know. Anyway, we're going to do an extended. If you would like to check that out, please do. Click on the link that's right here. You can have access to all of the extended readings for all of the zodiac signs. Libra, I want to thank you so much for letting me read for you here on Dove and Serpent Tarot.